Yeah, it would be funny and also alleged. It wouldn't be real. It's not
Yeah.
actually happening.
Sorry,
Because
IRS.
yes, if anyone's watching this stream, this is all a joke. We're just joking.
Oh,
It's a
I think they
parody.
started.
They started. We're in the game. Let's fucking go. Hydro Pump versus
I'm excited.
Soulsmanic
I'm
Crew Battle
excited. Winning the
Finals.
role is gonna be big here.
Winning the role is gonna be the game, dude. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Oh, they're
Actual
taking.
ties.
Dude, I thought it was
Actual
also
ties.
crazy how we drew like 4 times.
Yeah, we did.
That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
that
I
was
think.
insane.
I mean, I think that is literally just because like we actually play rock paper scissors as one person. So I feel like subliminally that has to like
Yeah, no, I.
influence.
Oh, totally, totally, totally. That was a strong, strong pick from Hydro Pump. Paper, subversive but destructive,
But
destructive in
he
nature.
he said he should have said let's go. He was meaning to say let's go. He's saying let go.
He said, "Let go of your
Let
pride.
go.
Let go of your pride. Let go of the name Unstoppable." Because,
Okay.
damn,
Weak
damn,
opener.
damn. Hydro Pump said, "Good luck, have fun." Soulsmanic said, "No." He said, "No."
He said no you. No, you have fun. Like no, you have
You
fun.
have
That's
good
fun.
luck because you're gonna need it. Soulsmanic says, "I don't need luck on my
He
side."
said reverse card. Uno.
Oh no. Oh no.
Reverse trap.
Speaking of reversals, Hydro Pump.
All right. He
This
had two
doesn't
draw
look like
spells, but
Ojama's.
bricked.
This doesn't look like Ojama's, my guy.
It's dragon jump.
The stream legally takes place in Vegas. It's actually still. We're not gonna get into that,
It
Jada.
is
We're not gonna get into that. All right. Signature deck. Ooh, this is nasty. I'm interested to see what goes down here. Hydro Pump's in the tank. He's got 7 cards. One of them is a Blue Eyes White Dragon. All right. Super Reju for 1. All right.
Doesn't seem like the strongest opener. Gonna be honest with you.
Might be an OTK
What
hand.
happened to your boy's deck?
Oh,
This
speaking
is
of your
what I'm
boys'
talking about.
deck. Speaking of your
Boys'
boys'
deck.
deck.
Make me proud,
Speaking.
baby. Make me proud, baby. I want to see it.
You might get bodied. This doesn't look like a great matchup for Vayu, but hey.
When the dragon player bricks, I think it can be
Oh, speaking of bricking,
when
there's a card. There's a card that increases
let's
brick
go.
potential.
Let's go.
Nice, nice.
That's what's up.
Set Raiko though is
He inherited my will.
kind of a non-card versus the dragon deck. No cap.
It just stops in OTK
It can if they don't have the
if they
instant
don't
fusion.
Brionic.
Soulsmanic said yikes.
See, hard to say whether that's like a very good hand or like, yikes, you bricked. I guess
Hydropump
we'll
says,
find out.
oh,
I
he
see
probably just
text in
has
the
he probably
chat.
just has 7 dragons in his hand. This has to be some jank mix of value plus something else. No, no, he's probably just playing James' exact value list. I believe it.
Oh,
You know what's crazy is that Soulsmanic picked your exact value list to play, right?
he has
Before
a
he was
whole.
drafted to your team, he knew. He knew you were gonna draft him. He knew that you would pick him.
Wait,
That's
so
crazy.
sorry, what did he send back?
He sent back White Stone of Legend.
Okay, well, it bricks the cards of consonants. But now his hand is completely dead. I mean, he has
Well,
the
yes,
trap,
drag, yeah.
and he set avarice just to avoid hand size limit.
Yeah.
But I feel like you actually,
Attack.
if they have any amount of defense, you kind of need the avarices to keep going in the dragon deck. Like, I think it's very hard to win if they're able to do any kind of interrupt without resolving an avarice. So losing an avarice, I think, is pretty big, actually.
Yeah, but also like who cares? Because Hydropump has infinite time.
I
There's
mean, yeah. I mean, if he attacks and then he's got to deal with the threat of Caius. The thing about Hydro Pump is that if he just redraws that White Stone,
yeah, then it's
but there's only two.
there's 3. Oh, there's 2
No,
left
he
in the deck.
discarded
Yeah,
one. Turn
yeah,
one.
3 left
Yeah.
in the deck. Yeah, yeah. I thought you meant there's only 2 like total. I was like, what the fuck? You gabbing, bro?
Me, I invented Via Turbo, Jaina, James
Uh,
Arc original,
yeah. Some know the more forbidden name for the deck, which I will not utter here on camera. But
Arc Turbo,
uh,
James Turbo.
James really trying his best. Turbo James. I just imagine James, but running really fast. That's the Turbo James.
That is the Turbo.
Okay.
Okay.
Hydropump needs something.
Setting.
He needs to make something happen. Cause
Yeah, I mean, doesn't seem Soul doesn't have a great hand either. Just end phase discard, not even.
yeah, I mean, yeah. Is that
Like you said, he does have
rejuvenation?
time.
Wait, is rejuvenation or red
I
man?
think it's two rejuven. Oh. Actually, good question. I think rejuvenation, I want to say.
Prejuvenation? Hmm?
I want to say rejuvenation. Because that also maybe makes sense why he'd be more comfortable using one turn one,
Hydropump
like
makes a
Baronial.
funny comment. This is a weird 200 build, Kappa, because Raiko has 200 attack. Normally, Soulsmanic known for a very different
Uh,
200 stat deck. Here's a
so I
Gale.
think either his set is either Raiko or a Vayu.
Uh, it could just be a Necrogarna. And,
I think he would have attacked with it. I think it's Raiko then. He would have attacked with the Vayu too, I think.
huh. Oh, Jama Green showing his face for a brief moment.
No, Jama.
No, Jama. Soulsmanic is really thinking about stuff. I think you just leave your monsters. Hydropump said misclick. Kappa.
Um, I mean that Gale is pretty effective in like
It's,
neutralizing that trag
yeah, I think that
at
Gale's
every
fine. Yeah, just leave it.
at every further turn. The standard list also doesn't often play Android, so
This is maybe a
like
hedge against Koiki Maradrago. Maybe this set is Hamster, but again, I feel like you would have attacked with that if you had it.
yeah, I don't know
Or
about
synchroed with
this.
it.
I mean, like normal summon Wyvern attacker with a Gale, but that's like not that bad for you.
Well, also, Hydropump only plays one Wyvern usually,
Right,
so
right.
it's like you're only playing around that.
Trooper. I don't know.
I think Soulsmanic set might be Royal Oppression, but that's not going to matter because of the Giant Trunade. And here it
Trunade.
is. Here's a Trunade. Hydropump feeling the pressure, feeling like he needs to get something
Also,
going.
Catastor also
What the fuck?
would be a third dark if it hit. Also, Hamster's in grave. Yeah, overlooked that fact.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
It
yeah, I
was
feel like
it
this is
was
going to
two
be a
red
good
eyes.
discard for Soulsmanic.
It was two red
Oh, it was
eyes.
too red.
Yeah.
Okay, the set was bottomless.
Set was bottomless. Interesting.
So now all the values are gone. That's
Well,
all three bottom.
especially with the bottomless, I would have maybe kept the Gale in play.
Right, I agree.
Yeah.
Just make a more powerful synchro later if you're able to like either draw a Necrogarna or
Well,
like
there's a synchro
making
that this deck can
making
make.
Armor Master.
Yeah, Armor Master is the
Yeah,
way this deck can get some
definitely really good. Oh, but he
shit going.
found his good card. But okay, and so the fact that those weren't rejuvenations, I mean, rejuve would be for two as of right now. Um, but
Yeah. Did he reveal an Ojama fusion?
I
that
don't know.
that was funny.
Rejuve would be for two, but this is kind of what I'm saying about hitting that avarice early on, like two red men engraved. So
There are a few ways of getting them
the
back. There's a magical
oh for
stone.
sure, for
There's
sure.
two magical stones, and there's another avarice. So it's like, yeah, whatever.
Oh, he plays the clear thing.
That's a new
Clear
addition.
thing.
That's a new
Yep.
addition to
New
fight.
addition to the deck. Two beaters instead of one.
Yeah, to fight through
Another
honest.
trade in target.
Yeah, very powerful. I like that card. I mean, I
I think
don't.
it's cool. Oh, he found it. Or that was already set before card destruction, so
Yeah,
wow.
he found it before. He must have found it on the previous turn, the turn where he did nothing,
Yeah.
and then yeah.
Yep.
This is gonna be a wild turn. No cap. He's sending back the
Yeah,
trap
his deck is pretty dense with um
threats.
just good stuff in general. It's like all draw spells. But he's just milled out a lot of the less good monsters, you know. So
Even with if this Catastor dies, and let's say this is a Raikou and it mills a Dark, then Dark Arm's also off the table as a comeback potential. So there's gonna be some stuff that.
well, yeah, most likely he's at five darks right now with no Sirocco.
Yeah, so
So
if
like
Catastor dies and the Raikou mills a Dark that's a non-Sirocco, like another Caius or something, then
yeah, oh yeah, okay. Then there's
then Dark
absolutely no
Arm's
way, sure.
complete. Yeah, the Dark
Yeah.
Arm's completely off the table. Yeah.
Even right now, I would basically say it's off the table because the chances that you're gonna like
Well, if it
banish all three values before another dark hits the, you know what I mean?
If Alive Justice survives, just saying, and you have Greffer double Sirocco, you could turn Dark Armed
Yes,
on. You could,
you're right.
but that
You're
would be
correct.
your entire hand, and uh, here we are.
Well, you could just normally Greffer, discard Sirocco, send the other Sirocco. So it would be 3 cards.
Oh yeah. Sorry, that's what I meant. Um,
Thinking.
this is a deep tank. Deep tank. I think if you're Hydropump, you're either trying to put together lethal or trying to figure out what to discard at end phase here, because there's really not. There's no in between with a deck like
I
this.
think he's definitely got some kind of play. I mean,
Well, here's a start to that. No main deck crows from
well,
soulsmanic.
he just
Oh, oh, oh.
okay. He just put back 2 red eyes and then avarice. So the chances that he redrew one of those red eyes are pretty low.
What do you mean? Why is it low? He
He
has three.
had he had 2 red eyes in grave, and then he just shuffled back 2 of them. So he had 2 draws to draw 2. I'm just saying that he could have already had a red eyes in hand, the third one, but other than that, the chances of him redrawing those is lower than him having one before, you know.
Oh, for sure, for sure. He might not even have a red eyes at all. Yeah, I agree. If he doesn't, this is going to be a very interesting turn, because
I
Bryonic
mean, maybe
bounce
Brio can push
both, but you're getting super low. 5300 is
in.
like
Yeah.
OTK
Well, and
territory.
also it's like what we were just. I mean, we're kind of just saying the same thing about Hydropump's deck, but if you look at um Soul's Grave, it's like a lot of gas, you know, or like a lot of gas still left in deck, like Brain.
This is gonna be
Uh,
really tough because the Drago's gonna come out here. Now a lot of
yeah,
comeback is off the table. Surprising that the Bryonic doesn't pitch for, but I guess the damage probably doesn't matter. Either way, this is just gonna be
yeah,
really, really tough.
it's gonna be tough. I mean, we got 1 book left to turn off the Drago. Oh,
Oh, and this
maybe
is gonna be
2.
for Rejuve, and this is gonna
Yeah,
draw what, 6 cards, I believe. He discarded 2 red
yeah,
eyes off of the card destruction, and then he discarded a white stone. No, he didn't
that's
discard the white stone.
6.
He discarded blue eyes, so that's 4. No, 3, and he discarded 2. It's for 5. Rejuvenation would be for 5. Yeah, because the white stone got
It's Brio
synchroed,
next.
to make Brionic.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Well, unless Soul has a pretty specific comeback play here, he's probably gonna lose. I mean, I feel confident enough saying that. But
Book of
it's
Moon would
definitely
be
not
a good start.
right.
Book of Moon,
It's
brain
Book of Moon
control.
or Brain Control,
Well, brain control
and
doesn't necessarily do it unless he has a way to clear the Drago
I mean,
and still have
he
his battle
could
phase.
he could just brain the Brionic and pitch something.
Okay.
He still has to deal with Trag, but Trag
We
overall.
don't know he does. We don't know if he has. Oh yeah, Gorsey won't have to deal with because future fusion's in play. Uh,
Right.
so it would just be Trag. Yeah.
So,
There is a
but
high
like,
chance on brain control too because he's seen 20 cards. I mean,
right. That's what I'm saying.
that's a
Like,
non-zero amount of cards.
it's like two. Trying to think, I feel like there's some other. Like there's like a lore to draw deeper. Um,
There's some stuff. There's definitely some stuff. There's also a lot of fluff. You know what I'm saying? There's
yeah. I mean, if it's not brain or book, I'm not seeing a lot of play.
It has to be brain control. I don't even think Book of Moon will do it because he has exactly which 6 cards he wants in his hand. He just rebuilds on the next turn and kills you.
I
Uh,
don't know, but
and the dust shoot is gone. Okay, here's the allure, like you were saying, to dig a little bit deeper.
yeah. I mean, also there's like combinations of like solemn and oppression, you know.
Uh, Maybe.
Not that that outs this board, but that if you were able to do something,
And then have Solomon oppression on top of it.
I,
That's it could happen.
I'm speaking from my perspective.
It could happen,
Um,
James. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying.
the thing is with the book, what I was considering, I guess, is if he goes book, special grepher, pitch Sirocco, pitch something else, send plague, then he can establish a colossal and
So
do stuff like
that takes
that.
4 cards to do that. That takes four
But
cards
what else are you gonna
minimum.
do?
Minimum, yeah,
There's
yeah.
not, there's nothing else you can do.
So
And
he's got to
one of them just
banish
has to be
one.
a dark.
Yeah, and it would have to. So he's gonna have book, Greffer, 5-star, and then another card to discard, and then another card to
Well,
stack
I
for
guess he
plague.
doesn't even need to.
So it'd have to be exactly.
He doesn't
It'd have to
even.
be
He could
five
just
cards.
normal summon the grepher, pitch Sirocco, send plague. He doesn't have to special it.
Oh, he could do that, yeah, too. So 4 cards. So it has to be
Yeah.
some combination of book and brain control, Dark Greffer, uh, something, plague or Sirocco.
Well, I think if he has that, he can just.
But breaking the board isn't good enough. I feel like next turn it's just gonna be
Yeah.
heavy
Yeah,
storm plus
I
a
feel
kill.
that. But it is like I feel like there might be just a situation where you have to like because okay, he has 8 left in deck, these 6 in hand, he averages back like all that stuff. So there's a couple of cards that I would be specifically worried about next turn, and those are like Storm, the Magical Stone Excavation, and then like Frag to block this damage. Um, and there might just be a situation that like if you can break the board, like you just go through for game and hope he doesn't have Frag, or vice versa. Like you end up like
Yeah.
breaking the board and setting a bunch of stuff and just like, okay, I hope they don't hit the excavation or the storm.
This is a very tense situation. I think, we can give them a little bit extra time, but at some point we're going to have to ask Soulsmanic to make a move. Okay, there it is.
Okay, so he banishes a Caius, so he has one Caius left.
There's
There's
the
the brain
brain.
control.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
needed.
so
But can
something
he
can
can he
happen here.
lethal? Can he lethal?
He's definitely going to try. I mean, I think it's reasonable to expect that he can attempt it, unless he has, like I said, solemn oppression.
Yeah, if his hand's just a bunch of like traps, then this is like not even good. If he can't lethal, then the brain here is actually bad.
Um, well, he can go like swing over the Brionic and then bounce both the Red Eyes and the Brionic. Just saying.
Yes, please bounce the red eyes.
Well, I'm saying then if he has oppression.
Yeah, but you gotta know Hydropump's got Storm or a way to get back the True Nade, right? It'd have to be like Solemn
But it's
Oppression,
it's only it's well,
right?
that's kind of what I mean though. It's like that might be your best play. It's only one more stone excavation too.
That's true.
So it's 2 out of these. I mean, I again, obviously I think it's likely that he has you can't hope that he doesn't draw Trag or Stone or True
Or Storm,
Sto
or yeah,
Storm. Like you
yeah,
can't hope that it's just complete blanks, but like at the same time, you're probably gonna have to make a play that's gonna lose to one of those things.
yeah. So
And
it's just pick what you want to lose to at this point, depending on your hand.
and I mean there's two um there's 2 Stone Excavation and Storm versus only 1 Trag, so I mean
So we've got step one. We've got brain control, but do we have a Sirocco? I think Sirocco would be really good, really important here. 2 Siroccos would be exactly what you want to go for
right,
the
right. He can
OTK.
discard a Sirocco, sure.
Yeah, force them to have Trag, and then Plague would also be all right here. Plague would be acceptable. Okay, so there's Plague.
Okay.
He's
Well, yeah,
got
I mean
Bounce, Red
exactly like
Eyes.
we were talking. They're actually like I mean all of the
He can't Plague. He can't.
oh
He
yeah,
can't.
he's got Dragon.
Can't Plague. Yeah. Can't Plague. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that just means he has to do something in a different order though. I mean,
Interesting. He might actually go for a.
yeah,
He might
I wonder if he
actually.
had a significantly other play there or something.
He might actually make a Stardust because he has the Plague, and then try to use that to protect his oppression.
Sure.
That's not the weirdest thing
Yeah.
in the world.
Yeah, and then you're just losing to the stone.
Yeah.
And he didn't drop the well actually, can you drop Trag if your Drago gets attacked? I
No.
forget.
No, you can't.
Okay. So
But here's another thing. The Future Fusion Dragon comes out, right?
Not this turn, next turn.
Oh,
That was
okay.
all. That was all played last turn.
Yeah, but like that's something you're gonna have to deal
No,
with.
no, for sure. And I mean,
Right?
you're gonna have to kill him, and if you can not kill him through drag,
Yeah.
then that's gonna come down for sure. But maybe, but this is presumably a Raikou that could pop. Either that or it's like a Sangan.
Yeah, it's either it can only be Raikou or Sengen, right? I'm pretty sure it's a Raikou, just because of the way the configuration of the deck remaining. Anything else, I feel like would have attacked directly. Sengen would have
Okay,
attacked
so he
directly.
does have the storm. I mean, you just negate it, right? Yeah. But then if you have stone on top of that, then
Yeah,
that's just what it is.
yeah. If you don't have stone, then why would you storm?
I mean, you are at hand limit.
Wait, you can oppression the Stardust coming back, right?
Yeah, yeah. So he
Okay,
could like buy himself more turns to do that, wait to draw the stone,
okay,
get back
that's
the turn, you know.
yeah. If he thinks he's on,
Oh, he
oh,
just does have the stone.
he just has a stone. Yeah.
But can you definitely kill here? It
If you
depends
have
how
if
many red eyes you have, right?
I guess it depends. Yeah,
Oh,
that doesn't really do anything. There's no
I
necro,
think
right?
that does enough.
Yeah.
Don't some of these decks run DDR?
Which decks? The dragon decks?
Yeah,
Yes, they do. Yeah, some of them do. Yeah.
someone has run DDR in this deck.
I have run DDR in this deck actually. I think it's
Yeah.
pretty good. It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, and
Uh,
especially if the debris for starter.
yeah, double red med is lethal, but I think anything else is not.
Is it lethal through a Raikou?
Yes, it is lethal through a Raikou. Very easily through. You get two.
You
What?
just you swing with debris then. Yeah.
No, double red med is lethal through a Raikou. I'm saying
Well,
single
yeah,
single red med is not lethal through a
but
Raikou.
you would have to swing first with debris. I'm saying if you go double red med here, get back the white knight as your last one. I guess it doesn't matter which way you do it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. What do you get back here? If it's not white knight, then I feel like did he normal summon? Yeah, he normal summoned debris. Wait, why would you banish
He must
debris
just
then? Why would you not?
because he's just gonna banish the stone. I think.
Oh, does he not have another
I
rise?
think.
Oh yeah, yeah, he has another one.
Yeah. So it's just
Yeah, it's just well, it's not game through
and
Raikou Mill Necrogard now.
sure. No, it's true. Hey,
But
I
so
want to see it.
there's a chance. There's a
I want to
chance.
see it.
I do want to see it too. I think you attack with Red
I don't think it
Eyes
matters. I think
first. No, yeah. Is there any
I think you just have
2000 defenders in the value deck?
no. Yeah,
Okay.
I think you just are fine to attack with Draco. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, Mill Necker, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Here you have to destroy Red Eyes. I mean, you don't have to. You could destroy White Knight, I
Uh,
guess.
I mean, yeah, I think so. It doesn't necessarily matter a lot. No, okay, so you lose.
No, right. Yep.
All right.
Damn. That was
No,
that was insane draw from Hydropump. I'll
the
say it.
Storm Stone. Yeah,
That was
Storm.
not only was it the Storm Stone, but he also had debris double red
Yeah,
med. Yeah,
I mean, yeah,
exactly what he needed to
but
do.
you're gonna hit it eventually. You know, it's hard to be like that's an insane draw from that day. But game three, this is where the or game two, sorry,
Getting a little ahead of
this is where
yourself there,
the
James. You think there's gonna be a game three? Because I don't think there is, man. Hydropump's looking poised. My guy's looking poised. All right. What do you even
he's
have
not
in the
looking close.
sideboard? What do you even have? Vanity's Fiend, Deck
Vanity's
Dev,
Fiend,
Deck
Mind
Dev,
Crush.
not too bad. Mind Crush, not too bad. And that's it, right? It's just those. Uh,
Um,
Big to note that Deck
bro,
Dev doesn't discard in the hand. It actually destroys, so it won't trigger Super Rejuvenation.
I don't know that I board inductive.
You probably have enough cards that don't do anything where Deck Dev's probably fine. And Deck Dev also uh, stops a lot of OTK setups because you need Debris to do the OTK. You really can't do anything without Debris Dragon.
Yeah, it might be good enough. Yeah, I would probably just do pros and the vanity and mind crush and I mean with this deck you're just like hoping that they don't complete nut value.
Yeah, I still think the
I mean,
deck.
he was close. It wasn't like,
No, it was a close game.
and
It was a very close game.
I'm not sure the exact, that turn that he was thinking about the allure and stuff, but I mean, I definitely would be inclined to rewatch it and see if there's anything I would have done.
One thing that's
Because
interesting to
honestly, I mean,
note.
I haven't tested a ton against this deck. Like I have, but not compared to like the 2010 decks.
I think if Soulsmanic had milled a Sirocco at any point, it would have been a very different game.
Yeah, exactly. Because we just have Storm, and that could very well take it there. Especially, I mean, especially this feature fusion, but even just like some normal dragon plays, like losing the oppression is pretty rough, obviously.
Yeah, but if Soulsmanic's set to Beta Storm and has another oppression, like it's not too bad.
Sure. I mean, the set two turn one when
Oh
like,
my god. Hamster's still in?
geez,
That's brutal.
maybe
Hamster should not be in the deck in this matchup.
it's probably too slow. Just loses to Virgo, but what's I gonna say? I mean, I'm not really sure about the setting too, because like both oppression already stops the storm future fusion. What else are you
Yeah,
gonna set?
yeah, that's true.
Seems easy to just keep the MST in hand, or either way around, really. Like it did bait the storm, but now you don't have any more back row, so I
Pro
mean,
Storm, Pro Storm just said some crazy shit in the chat. I don't think they
piece of
play.
shit.
Do you play Armory Arm in your list, James?
No.
Okay, there's no Armory Arm, but if there was, then Soulsmanic had the Armory Arm OTK last game,
Yeah.
which is crazy. That's actually crazy to think about.
Reno, Bio, Strago. Normal Raikou. Use Plague. Tank Colossal. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Burial, make Armory Arm. Yeah.
There's no armor in the extra, at least in the extras that I played. But I've kind of been thinking about it more. Might be better than something like Thought Ruler.
It might be
There's no
better
Android,
than
like I said.
it might be better than the second Armor Master. Cause like I never make that
Mm,
card. Every time I play Vayu,
maybe.
I if I make an Armor Master, I've already won. Does he have
Maybe.
Kalut? Dude, if he has
Wait,
Kalut,
how did the
how did what? What's
oh
the
wait, card
normal?
destruction. Okay. I
Yeah,
was like, how did the dad get crazy card destruction?
card
So
destruction. Then he
his hand was Grepper, Dad, Sirocco. So he was just, I think, trying to go for some kill setup
yeah,
protection.
yeah. Made
I
him
mean, the
sweat.
fact he had the Sirocco to out the first trigger was good, but then this just was too much. I mean,
Honestly, I know it's kind of crazy, but I might have special to Blue Eyes there. You know?
with the Grepper and Dad being gone, I mean, yeah, it can
Yeah.
make a little more sense.
Cause like, what the fuck are they gonna do? And you can just get the Drago next turn. Like, and Blue Eyes walls out most of their shit. Anyway, I guess. I guess they can't Plague, like Armageddonite Plague. I
Yeah, or
guess.
like,
This is probably better. I'm just thinking I like Blue Eyes White Dragon. Yep, okay. Okay, it was better. It was better. I'm just capping. I'm just big cap right now.
hmm, okay, seems desperate. But the storm is
Intriguing.
gone.
Mirror Force here? Potentially.
I mean, if he's got it,
Torrential?
it seems
Torrential, not bad. He can bring back another Drago. Another
oh, he has a
Oppression.
shit. Yeah, he has a second one. I mean, yeah, if you got torrential there or the oppression, otherwise, like, I mean, if you just do something simple like switch the red eyes and swing the Drago, that seems really safe. But
It
also,
seems too safe. That loses to Caius. You need to bring something back. You need to have two attackers because they have Necrogrunter.
yeah, I guess you do.
Yeah.
It depends on the hand, maybe, but yeah, yeah, two attackers, sure.
You could also bring back a Drago and then double tribute for Blue Eyes White Dragon.
You could.
I'm just saying, you could do
One could
it.
do that.
You could do it.
Fuck it. We attacking.
He didn't bring anything back first. Wow. Damn, he said you
It's good
don't
main phase two.
he said you don't have Mirror Force. He said
You don't
that.
have it.
He said it's not real. Mirror Force is a myth. You know what else he said? He said you
You
do
didn't
have
even.
Torrential. He said you do have it.
Hmm.
Damn. That was
I mean, this could be over quite quickly.
that was insane. That was a
Same
read.
or like if he has brain. Okay. This also seems like it doesn't help, and also maybe
I
seems like his draw if
He didn't play it last turn.
yeah, it would have thinned by one.
Yeah.
I don't know, Keegan. I'm seeing the writing on the wall a little bit.
What does the writing say, James? I want to hear you say it. I want to hear you say it.
Well, actually, if he goes normal summon Armageddon, uses torrential, he could kind of pop off here.
Yes, it could.
That because the thing about this dragon deck is it doesn't have a lot of good ways to stabilize. I mean, he would be
Well, if by kind of
uh,
pop off you mean summon an armed wing,
no, he could make a colossal too.
no, he can't. He has to
Oh
pick.
no, he can't. Sorry, I thought he already had one
Yeah, he has
engraved.
to pick. So, you know, here we are. Here we are.
Yeah, I mean, do you think do you keep in some amount of averses, right? He usually has to basically.
No, he usually sides them out, and the stone excavations.
Okay. Well, see, in that case, I mean, if that were to happen, then there might. Yep. Okay. All right. Well,
I'm.
good read, I guess, on Hydropump's part. I mean,
Yeah, that was a strong read. That was a really strong read.
I think you just try to beat him down and hope they don't draw anything in 3 turns.
Yeah,
Although this, you could get Gorst here or whatever. Oh, he just says he doesn't want to lose to Gorst. All three Drago are gone, so
you could also just Prage. Oh, what the fuck is this? This is a bad play. I think
not
you.
attacking.
I think you have to clock. You just have to hope they break. Because what are you doing? You're just waiting for them to draw another red med, then kill you with Drago. Like just
I
another
think it's
red med.
Monster plus Red, though.
Yeah, but that kills you. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I think you have to beat down. Give them 3 turns. Be like, look, if you don't have it, you need three
Even
turns.
Trag. Even Trag.
Then at least put the monster in place so you're not just dead. And you have Necrogarden, I guess, but like,
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean by the three Drago are already engraved. So it's like
I don't know.
you're not so worried about them normal summoning something and then
I think
like
just
because what are they?
because like if he doesn't have red med, then like what does he have? Like he just has more like gas, you know?
Draw spells
Yeah.
without the.
But we know he has the thing.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
See, I mean, even this with what you were saying, like putting the monster on board, this is going to deal what 1300.
At least.
Not not ideal.
Yeah.
I mean, if he has Redmond, then it's game. Yeah. Oh, so
That's
it's just
game.
game.
Uh, it
Oh
is
no, it's not.
not. It's not game.
It's not by 100.
It's not by 100.
But now he has to out another Drago.
Yeah. Well, I was wondering actually if he could summon Blue Eyes here. It's game. Blue Eyes is lethal.
Right.
So I would just
Not. I guess Boris
maybe.
maybe, but
But you just attack with. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean, but I mean, of course, would stop it, but that doesn't necessarily leave him in a good position.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think. But Blue Eyes is a little bit more risky. If they do have Gorus, they can maybe mount a comeback with Armed Wing and like
I mean, I agree with you though. I think just making the armed wing and oh, okay.
brutal. Brutal.
Fuck this.
Jesus Christ.
All right. All right. Team
GG's.
Unstoppable was stopped.
And Team Best was the best. I mean, that's just the way we drew it up. Well played to all the players. Team Best.
Won the battle, lost the war, you know?
Yeah,
Right.
no. That was honestly one of the closest crew battles we could have asked for and one of the most hype outcomes. I'm really really happy with the way this
Yeah, I'm
turned out.
happy about it too.
Yeah. So, GG's everyone. Thank you especially to the players for participating. Big shout out to you
We want to
guys.
say anything else? Let's spend another moment. So we had, let's just recap. We had
We had
Brown taking our first victory over
Pro Storm.
Rose Storm from Unstoppable. That put Team Best up 1-0. Then we had MMF taking a game 3 against Mika, putting Team Best up 2-0. Then we
Yes.
had the run back, the comeback. Jikes
Jikes versus Jaina.
started off against Jaina, put Jikes up, won that game, and put Team Unstoppable on the map.
And now,
Fourth match, some shuffled around. We played. I
ooh,
was
we
able to
did
win
round
it.
4. That was
We
that
definitely
was a
played.
crazy game. If you
That
guys
was a
are
great
just
game.
tuning in, definitely make sure and check out our YouTube and watch that one because that was fire. Anyway, and then round 5, you know,
Was this what we just watched? And that put Best taking the win.
that was awesome crew battle. Thanks to all our viewers. Again, subscribe, follow us on Twitch, join the Discord if you haven't already. Come play some Edison format with us, and show some love. Anyway, peace out, everyone.
Peace.